XRP, inflation. We've got CPI, PPI, and whale movement, and a big bear, a big bull, a big monster tonight live on the show. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to Martyn Lucas Investor. All of that's coming up on today's show. So get ready for a volatile week with CPI, PPI data, and a big whale, big monster, big bear appearing tonight live on our show. Who could that possibly be? Who gets bigger than this guy in the crypto space? Live on the show tonight. Stick around, you'll find out who that is, but it could change everything at the right time or the wrong time, depending on which side of the crypto coin you're on. That's all coming up this afternoon around the closing bell time. Do you want to miss that? Of course you don't. So how do you make sure that you get to see that? This is going to be an announcement at the last minute. It probably be an unlisted event, so if you want to know about it, you need to subscribe, ring the bell, and be notified when it goes live and then gets hidden. It's important. How do you do that? Well, what you do is you click subscribe and you make sure that you ring the bell. Some of you don't actually do this and you don't get notified. There it is. Click on the bell to make sure that you're notified. If you're notified, you'll be made aware of when this goes live. Now, you only get 3 of these a day from me, maximum, no matter how many events I put out. If you are getting too many events on YouTube, or perhaps now getting none because you got fed up with it, you turned it all off, you can personalize it for individual channels. Some people just turn notifications off on YouTube because they get loads because they sign up for everybody's. So you don't want to miss ours because, of course, you're going to get information that makes you money and brings the community together. So do make sure that you have tapped to subscribe, make sure you've rung the bell, and always like the event. That way you'll be shared the information. Now also, you might like to be aware, I post all the information on my social media. Tonight's going to be a big event. It will catch you unawares later on. It's not even there yet. It'll be a surprise event, but a big whale, a big bear, the biggest of all the names in crypto, live on the show tonight. So here is the X link. If you want to follow me on X, I'll post it there, or there is Instagram. If you want to follow me, I'll post it there as well. All right. If you want our free training course, you might want to be part of Discord. There is Discord. Remember, that's premium customers only. If you sign up for the free plan, you don't get access to Discord at all. All right. We have a one-on-one service and a free video training course. So let's get straight into it. I've got some news today. A whale movement. I've also got data information on inflation, CPI, PPI, what we might expect. So are you all buckled up and ready for an explosive week? Because I guarantee you it's going to be explosive this week. No doubt about it. Let's get straight into our week ahead. We'll put the spotlight on all of this, particularly our favorite assets. Here, we're talking a lot this week about crypto. We'll be focusing on Ethereum. I don't have a nice fancy thing for Ethereum, but I'll also be doing, of course, XRP, our favorite, and we'll be paying a lot of attention to Bitcoin. There's a bit of a clue who's on the show tonight. You don't want to miss it. A big event coming up tonight. I'll be streaming something very, very special you won't want to miss. And this information coming at this time will change the market. So let's get ready. I promised you today that it'd be XRP week. Well, was I right? I was. I told you that the banks were testing XRP over the weekend. I gave you a 5-minute warning. Was I right? Yes, I was right. Is it a guess? No, it's because I speak directly with those that do this stuff. So I know exactly what's going on. All right. It's not a surprise. Making money has never been a surprise. In fact, making money is easy. The hard part is to keep it. And information is everything. Sadly, most people go for their information to X and they read idiots talking about stupid stuff because they just want to feel important. God knows why, because nobody even makes any money on X. I don't know what the point of it is, but people just, I don't know, want to just sit there tweeting all day, telling everybody they know everything about stuff they don't, just making it all up. And I spend half my time telling everybody that this is a false statement, this is a false statement. Just don't know why they even bother. Gives me just, I don't know, something to do. Anyway, let me look down at crypto right now. You can see, no surprise, we've got XRP outperforming everything at the moment. It's not a surprise, is it? Because over the weekend, I gave you the information about XRP being tested with Bank of America. They've been acquiring it as well. So it's not a surprise that this can go up to $10 imminently. I put a post last night that will we get $10 in 7 days? It's highly possible. Do I know it's going to happen? Absolutely not. Even if I know whales are buying, accumulating, I still don't know if it's going to go $10. It's impossible, because even if everybody in the world started buying it, the other half of the world would start selling it. We'd end up back where we started. So no one can tell you when it's going to go to a certain price. However, people like to tell you they do. But I'm going to give you now some information on what the whales are actually doing and what it actually means. So that can be useful to you. So before I give you that information, I think we have to change a few things here, because we've got 363 people watching and 69 likes. We can't have that. So before I tell you all about the whales, who's buying, what they're buying, where they're moving it to, and what it actually means, because I've done a lot of work for you, you have got to tap the like button. No, you don't want to do it? All right, I'll wait. Let me bring this down here and let's get into it. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We want 200 likes in 1 minute. Here we go. Let's go over to this screen, see how many people are watching. We've got 407 people tuned in. So we could have at least 200 likes, because only 50% of people are signed in to Google. All right, so let's start it running. We want 200 likes, and then I'll give you the news. Got to be quick today. I've got some premieres. I've got that big event tonight, after hours. Bitcoin going past live there. That'll give you a clue to who's on the show tonight. We've got 133 likes. Okay, it's going up. I'll stop all this madness when we get to 200. XRP is pumping as we speak. Is it a surprise? No. It's what I told you was going to happen. I put it on my X and told you why it was happening, and now we're going to show you what the whales are doing. 176, we're nearly there. We want 200 likes, we can get right into it. Have we done it now? 199, one more round. Let's go in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's refresh the screen, have a look. Have we done it? There we go, exactly 200. Thank you very much, Indian. I pressed the wrong button. I've no idea how that happened. Did it play the music? You know what? I don't even know what happened there. No idea. Very weird. Rubbish. You know, I do all this live, try to go all this creative stuff like that, and then that happened. I mean, that was rubbish. Okay, never mind. Let me go into the information and give you all the stuff I promised you. So here we go. I prepared this for you just a few moments ago. So let me go into this screen here, and here, and here, and here, and here, and here, and here. So XRP movement during the night. What's actually been going on? Let me share that information with you. And by now, you've all subscribed and rung the bell and all that wonderful stuff, have you? Do you deserve the news? I think you probably do. So let me give you all the news now. Who's been buying and what's it actually mean? XRP is moving up, and thank you all for subscribing. 100,753. We've just got our verification tick, so we are genuine and authentic as approved, as claimed by YouTube. Thank you very much. And our silver play button will be on the way very, very shortly, going on the wall behind me. So let me give you the news about XRP and everything you need to know this morning. So who's been buying, what they've been doing, where's it all going, and what does it actually mean? All right, no point just showing you who's been buying and then we don't know what it means. So, recent notable XRP whale transactions. So, number one, we've had a lot going on Kraken. Kraken transfer, 257 million XRP, which is 706 million. It's nearly as much as I have currently in XRP. I'm just saying, maybe I should be called a whale. There we go. A whale move of around 257,105,694 worth, which is 706.5 million, was made from cold storage to a Kraken hot wallet, likely to meet trading demand. Interesting. Is that good? Does that mean we're going to go up? Does it mean we're going to go down? Well, all I can tell you is Bank of America have been buying it and testing it. That's all I can tell you for certain. This was linked to an on-chain data and community tracking, highlighting potential institutional or strategic exchange activity. At the end of this, I'll tell you what this actually means. Is this good or bad? We also had, I noticed this going on. There's several, but these are what I've picked of note anyway. Ripple, affiliated transfers, 250 million XRP plus 50 million XRP. Ripple moved 250 million XRP, 704 million from escrow to an unidentified wallet, commonly part of its monthly liquidity schedule. So this is not an issue. This is something that happens all the time. Ripple, everyone knows about this. It's their gradual way of introducing more XRP into the market without creating a dilution and a crash and all the rest of it. It's the same as a stock company doing a split, if you like. Well, not a split actually, issuing more shares. That's what they're doing. But this is very good when you consider that XRP is not only holding, but it's going up consistently now. It's formed a nice steady growth. I like this. It behaves much more like a grown-up stock than some crypto or some meme coin or some crazy nonsense. It's good. We like it. Crypto has certainly matured. Quality crypto like XRP, Bitcoin, and Ethereum certainly has. So this is normal. This is what happens. Most of you know about this. You've got no issue with this. Simultaneously, 50 million XRP, 141 million, was transferred to a wallet linked to Ripple co-founder Chris Larsen, while roughly 50 million appeared associated with FTX, old Sam Bankman-Fried, of course, the old business we all associate him with. So what does all this mean? Is it good? Is it bad? There's no point just people get this information and they'll put it on X and they'll make up stories and tell everybody all kinds of stuff. I don't know. But what does it actually mean? So what does this actually mean? Exchange movements, example, Kraken. We'll start with Kraken. So moving coins from a cold to hot wallets often hints at anticipating increased exchange demand. Buying, selling, bit of both. What does it really mean? People just make it up and they'll tell you it's going to $1,000 today. That'll do. That'll get everyone to click on it, and it actually works. It's amazing how people get away with this. Either in preparation for trades or servicing user withdrawals. So you don't know. Trades or servicing user withdrawals. I think a lot of people are going to take a bit of profit. Sorry to say it, folks. I do think we're going to $10 and it could happen imminently and in 7 days, or I just don't know. But all I do know is if it dumps, Bank of America are likely to buy it all from you. So hope you do dump it, because when I get the signal that Bank of America are buying again, I'll be buying with them. And in fact, I don't even need to. I know already that what their strategy is. They want to acquire more, the same way as Robinhood started acquiring more Ethereum. So I'm very happy when everyone starts taking a few pence profit. It's ridiculous to me. I love it. I think it's great. So I hope you all sell it, because I would love to buy, I'd love to be able to buy more under $2.50, which it could easily go to $2 if everyone starts dumping very quickly, and watch it rebound back so quick, you will blink and you'll miss it. So I hope everybody does. Actually, as it runs to $10, dump it all, because I will trim, and I only ever trim with tax lots, don't take any profit. I will trim at the top to bring my average down to, now it'll be from 330, currently now 303, to somewhere in the region of 280 by doing that. Just trimming at the top at my 257, I think it was. No, 347. I will trim at the top. That will bring my average down, and then as it starts running up to $10, I will have more money available. I won't be selling on the way up. Not at all. I will keep all of my position that I bought from the bottom, taking me to $10. And then when everyone starts dumping it and it drops to $2, thank you very much, that's when I will use the equity that I released from the 347s to buy back at $2, $2.50. So I hope everybody does dump it. So Ripple's escrow releases and internal transfers. What does that mean? Ripple routinely releases XRP from escrow. This is normal. Everybody knows about it. The transfer to co-founder addresses or operation wallets typically reflects budget allocation, reinvestment, or infrastructure. This is normal. Anyone in XRP understands this is not a bad thing. This is a good thing. Again, some people will try to inflate it and make up all kinds of silly nonsense, but it's actually perfectly normal, good, stable, no issue at all. Self-custody versus exchange deposits. Well, significant accumulation to self-custody wallets can signal long-term holding intentions. In contrast, shifting assets onto exchanges can be interpreted as readiness to sell, but not always followed by immediate selling. So what does it really tell us? It tells us who's buying what they're doing, what the intentions are, but it doesn't tell us exactly what's going to happen. Nobody does. Nobody can predict anything. It's bloody impossible. All I know, and I share it with you live on the show, is that XRP is being tested by Bank of America. I talked to them directly, and they are buying. And they have intentions of holding, not selling, and accumulating more when it dumps. That's exactly what I'll be doing. There is no point me spending hours a day building up relationships if I'm just going to follow everybody on X and follow a chart. No, I want to follow the whales. I want to have the information, share it with you, and act upon it. So there's my thought for XRP. Now I'm going to go on to the broader markets, what we might get from CPI, PPI, and everything else. Because if inflation is steady and because of jobs still coming down, we get this 0.5% rate cut in September, which I am anticipating, which would catch up with my prediction because I said we should have got a rate cut in June. So a 0.5% in September would be the equivalent of getting our 0.25% in June. So I'm not actually technically wrong, even though I am. So all of that will fuel the market. So we need to know what's happening with the broader market. We cannot just focus on one asset or one thing. Right, so let's get back to my overall position and let me give you the broader news. So if you all tap the like button, because we've got two big things happening this morning. First of all, in 1 hour from now, there are two premieres. Two brand new stocks from Vaz. You're going to love it. It's going to come up straight after this, so make sure you stay to the end. I will give you the link. It'll automatically take you to the premieres. Two back-to-back premieres. Then there will be the closing bell from me tonight, and there may be some news from Sensei in between. But then tonight, we've got a big event. The biggest of all the crypto voices. We're going to cover it live on the show. It's a live event, and it's coming at the worst or bad or the best time, depending on how you see the message, because of CPI coming up on Wednesday and Thursday, and with the Fed rate cut literally around the corner at 0.5%. Expect a very, very volatile week, and it will happen tonight. I wanted to, but I wasn't allowed to. I was given some information last night and I wanted to put on X. I knew what was going to happen, but I wasn't able to at the time. I wanted to tell you at 3 o'clock in the morning, you would get movement on XRP. We did get that. I often talk about 3 o'clock. It's because it's when Bank of America do certain transactions. However, I didn't share it. I wasn't given the clearance. Remember, I do receive information from people, private information. Sometimes I can share it, sometimes I can't. I can tell you now because you all saw it. But I wanted to tell people about it, but I couldn't. But that you saw what happened during the night. At 3 o'clock, there was movement on XRP. You could see it quite clearly. Throughout the night, there was movement. Anyway. So tonight is a big event. So if you all tap the like button, if you all consider subscribing, let me give you now the news from our very own newsletter. Now, an update. There will be no show tomorrow from me. Sensei will be live. He might even go longer. But unfortunately, me and Leah are going to our first hospital visit in the morning. There is no... So thoughts for Leah, please, would be much appreciated. But there is no... show from me tomorrow. Hopefully there'll be one later in the day, but we shall see. There's no opening bell from me tomorrow. In 28 minutes, I'll be ringing the bell here, and I won't be ringing it tomorrow for the reasons I've just given you. Right. Let me now go over to this next story. I want to bring this to you. So this is important. We need to understand what's happening with the broader markets to be prepared, aware, and so on and so forth. I will go to comments and questions now. So before I bring you this news, I will go to comments and questions. Everybody on this show has a voice. No one gets left behind. Everybody is important. So what we're going to do, just so I can catch up, just for 5 minutes, I'm going to switch to members only. So if you've asked me a question and I haven't answered it, right, you can now repeat it, say it again, and I can see it and answer it and so on and so forth. All right. So we're going to go members only for 5 minutes. Members in 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're in members only mode right now. So if you'd like to post a comment, do it now. I'll see it. Don't forget, you can always do a super chat and it will read it out on the screen automatically. So if you ever have an urgent message for $1.99, you can do a super chat and it will read it out straight away. Let me just correct that a little bit. My head's a little bit low. There you go. That's probably better. There you go. That wasn't very dramatic if it's not right, is it? Right, so we're in members only. Love and well wishes. Thank you so much indeed. Appreciate it very much indeed. Won't go on about that too much today, of course. It's a very difficult subject. I'm just going to give you a moment and then we'll do the news. We'll keep our eye on XRP. We'll keep our eye on the market. And in 26 minutes, of course, we'll open the bell. We'll ring the bell. So there is XRP. There is Ethereum. There is Bitcoin. So Bitcoin's up 1%. XRP up 3.19 and 0.7 Ethereum. So no surprise. This is exactly as anticipated. My overall portfolio is up again 0.7 and the S&P is up 0.24. So I'm beating the market again. All right. Okay, let me come to comments and questions now. So, hi Martyn, what's the summary of the fasting you did? Okay, so I did 5 days fasting. I started eating again on Friday and I lost 6 pounds. I'm now eating less than before, which is good. So my stomach has shrunk. The weight has stayed off. It's good. I feel good. And now I'm eating normally and everything's normal. So yes, the only downside to my fasting was because I have 6 bulging discs. The little shock absorbers, the little cushions in between my vertebrae were depleted, and my bones were banging together, and it was very painful. So it's not actually recommended for me going forward. So I won't be doing a 5-day again. I'll only ever do a 2, and if I do a 2, I will have to drink a lot more because I didn't think I was dehydrated, but my little discs between the vertebrae had like squashed, and it was like stepping off a pavement flat-footed and sending shocks through your spine. I'm okay now, but I was in quite a state for about 24 hours. Other than that, I'm fine. But that's dangerous for me because I could actually, because I have bulging discs, 6 of them, I could actually end up with herniating my discs, and then I'm you know, on the edge of paralyzed. So not good, that part, but everything else was fine. Hi Martyn, so I answered that one. Good luck with XRP holdings all. Thank you very much indeed. Well wishes for Leah. Thank you. Thanks for the membership. Yes, we had members yesterday buy memberships. It was because we did a members only event. Brian Bynum bought a ton of memberships yesterday. So if you see Brian in the chat, thank him. Would be awesome. Martyn, hope all goes well today for you and Leah. Thank you very much indeed. Good morning, Martyn. Can you please talk about the Gemini offer again? Thank you. Yes, I will. Here is the Gemini offer. We're doing comments and questions from members for a couple of minutes. Here is the information. This one here is use my referral code to sign up for the Gemini Credit Card to get an extra 50 in crypto. Check out the offers and benefits. Now you can get up to $200 if you spend 3,000 within 90 days, which most people can with Christmas coming up. So here's the link for that. Many of you haven't yet completed it. There's $200 waiting for people, and people haven't completed it. Free money sitting there, and it's beyond me that most people aren't even doing that. I've got about 50 people who have started it and then just, I don't know, forgot about it. So there's the first one. Here's the other one. There are 2. This one here, you can set up, you can get up to $200 again. This is if you trade with the Gemini app. All right, here it is. And this is also on my social media as well. Now, if you do get the credit card or you do get the app or both and you trade or both or whatever, you complete it. Complete the trades, setting your account up. When I get my referral which is, again, I'm not sponsored by anybody, but when I get the referral, I'm buying XRP with it and holding it to support the community. So not only are you getting $200 worth of free XRP, which you are, I'm also getting some which I'm buying and holding as well. So, and I'm promoting it and supporting the, the XRP community. So there you go. All right. So let's, you can see XRP moving. Let me come back to this screen. I won 150 and I'm thinking of other buys, more XRP, or trying to get in touch. One of the IPOs that are coming out. What are your thoughts? I haven't got any thoughts yet on the IPOs. I've not studied them yet. I will be doing that. Sensei has already started doing it. I do like the Gemini one. I'm quite interested in the Gemini IPO. But right now, as I said to you before, I would not actually be buying. I'm going to go back to my main chart just before I do this so I can cover comments and questions. I would not actually be buying anything right now because we're getting very frothy. Remember, I've always said, if you're buying crypto, you want to have a 3x built in. So that's $10. Why are you buying it now? I'm trimming using tax lots. I'm not buying anything now. You've got to have patience. Remember, no matter how good an asset is, if you buy it on a pump, you could be locked in it for years. So I don't think now is the good time to buy. It's a great time to own XRP, great time to own the S&P, great time to own Ethereum and Bitcoin. It's not a great time to buy it. Prayers for tomorrow, Justin Duke. Thank you. Good morning, Martin. This is probably redundant, but can you do a slot at some point on how to seek tax lots? Yes, I've got a whole video for you. Let me give you the link right now. All right, I won't just do it for you. I'll show you how you do it. So if you go to YouTube, all right, you might as well just use my channel as an example, and you type in Martyn Lucas investor tax lots. You can do this for every ticker symbol, and you'll see all the things I've done. And there you go. How to always win on XRP and Bitcoin. Boom, there it is. There is how you always win on XRP and Bitcoin, and in fact, all crypto, all stocks as well, with your tax lots. So share, copy link, drop it in the chat. Here comes tax lots. Tax lots. I will go back to general subscribers in a moment. There you go. That answers your question. If you're not a member yet, there's the membership link. If you are on an iOS device, select a browser, desktop version. We're doing many more members-only events now, so we can be much more engaged with you. Yesterday, we were testing out a quiz, a live quiz on a big screen. You could actually see your score. It was amazing. Really did enjoy it. And we're going to have prizes, cash prizes, sponsor prizes. I mean, it's really cool. What a great time to become a member. There's so many more things going on. So consider becoming a member. So James, I hope that answered your question. Please repeat it if it didn't. Robbie C. Hey Martin, I just want to say I'm 63 hours into my water fast and I do this every couple of months. I'm feeling great. Fantastic. I'm really pleased and very happy for you. Good luck, and please be careful as well. You heard the downside because of my discs. There are always issues. I'm not a doctor. I'm not giving financial advice. I'm not giving health advice. This is my journey. I don't want anyone following me or whatever. Look at my portfolio. I'm making so much money. It's ridiculous. I just don't even understand it. Anyway. Martin, does the proposal to make Bitcoin and XRP tax-free change your trading strategy? I'm inclined to accumulate rather than tax trim lots to potentially avoid tax bill altogether. Let me read that again. Martin, does the proposal to make Bitcoin and XRP tax-free change your trading strategy? I'm inclined to accumulate rather than trim tax lots to potentially avoid a tax bill altogether. Thoughts? William Bond is giving 10 memberships away. If you are subscribed and if you've tapped the like button, you can now win memberships. William Bond III is buying everybody in the chat now memberships. If you're in, watching, liking, subscribing, you can win them. Everybody, please, if you've won one, thank William Bond. Thank you very much indeed. 15 minutes before the bell goes. This is amazing. Look at all these coming in. So, to answer your question, Bristol Manor, no, it doesn't, because the reason why I tax lot is not just to not pay tax. It's to sell at the very, very top rather than the bottom so I can buy more at lower prices. By using lots, you can select which lots you wish to sell, which coins you wish to sell at which time, and which stocks you wish to sell at which time. It's a good thing. It's not about tax. This is why I often say your brokerage might have it down as just lots. It's not about paying tax. I don't mind paying tax. That, you know, if you earn millions of dollars, you're going to pay millions in tax. It's good. It means you've earned money. So it's not to avoid paying tax. It's to sell from the top so I can trim and then buy lower. What most people do is wrong. They buy here. They buy here, they buy here, they buy all the different places, and then they just click sell. And if you click sell, it's FIFO, first in, first out. If you just randomly go sell, first in, first out. So most of the time you're selling because it's gone up, right? You're not selling going down, are you? You're selling because it goes up. Right, so I buy when it goes down and sell when it goes up. Most people, do the opposite. But anyway. So when it starts going up, you think, oh, I'll sell some. So if you go sell, you're using the default procedure, which is FIFO, first in, first out. So it's selling from the bottom because assumably, you're buying over time when an asset goes up. All right. That's the traditional way, right? So you're selling from the bottom. Now, what that means is your average goes up, because you've sold the cheaper assets and kept the dearer ones. And that's great because you make a profit. However, when you're building a portfolio, your job is not to take profit. Your job is to acquire more stock, more asset for the future when you do need the profit. If you are always selling from the bottom, one, you're making your portfolio more risky, because if you're using margin or leverage, you've made it more risky because now your average has gone up. So the moment that a margin call could kick in is more likely. To borrow against it is more likely. You can't borrow as much because your equity has gone down because you've sold from the bottom. You put yourself in a much more risky position, and you're paying tax. Now, if you're paying tax, you can't use that money to buy a dip because you've got to hold it to give to the tax man. So you're just giving away money, liquidity you could have used to buy more. So it's not I mind paying tax. I just don't want to have less money to buy more of what I want. I want to sell from the top. That way I can buy when it goes down, and I've got my average keeps coming down. I get more and more at lower and low prices. So then I can sit back and go, now my portfolio is exploding. And that's why my portfolio looks like this. That's why it's going up so quick. I mean, $2,000. At the moment, I'm making about $2,000 a day at the moment because I'm just getting more and more and more and more stock. I'm not selling. I'm just trimming from the top, not the bottom. I hope that answers your question. So tax lots is not about tax. They're just cool tax lots. If you can avoid tax, it's great, but that's not the underlying principle. It's being able to select the right assets to sell at the right time. We are praying for you both. Thank you. I know everybody is. We've got thousands and thousands of people doing this for Leah. She is deeply moved by it. We thank you all for it. Have you heard any news on Gorilla? I haven't yet, but I'll keep you updated if I do. I talk directly with the CEO. The currency FX change between dollar and GB is annoying. Me, as from the UK, it's S&P ETF. For me, as from the UK, it's a S&P ETF on the FTSE. Okay. Doesn't make a difference, though. Use my referral code at Pyro. Thank you. LEB. Hey, Martyn, can you take a quick look at the news today from ASML? They invested in a company about AI. Any news on ASML? I'll look very quickly. I've got 10 minutes before the bell goes. ASML. Any latest news? Just bear with me. Okay, I've got some news here for you. I'll give you the link if you want to get this. This is directly from my Seeking Alpha. So you can get this news and you can get free trials, discounts. This is thousands of dollars, this software, and you can get it very cheaply and for a free trial. So I've just found this out. ASML is said to become top investor in French AI startup Mistral. The Dutch maker of advanced semiconductor equipment is preparing to take a leading stake in French artificial intelligence company Mistral AI, Reuters reported on Sunday, citing people familiar with the deal. The move is being framed as part of Europe's effort to bolster its technological independence. All right, that's all I can really look at now, LEB. I hope that was some help to you. Thoughts on Gemini IPO? Yes, I like it, but I won't be buying it because I'm fully invested. If Sensei is selling XRP at sell key points, what are you doing, Martyn? As this is as a appreciating asset that no one should ideally be selling after supply shock and price increases. I will simply be selling from the top so I can buy more on another dip. Simple as that. Let me explain it once again, my strategy with tax lots, or you could just call them lots, as I've just explained. My job is to acquire more and more assets at better prices. It doesn't matter how much you own. If you keep buying at higher and higher prices, you're never going to make the greatest gains, are you? Inevitably, and your portfolio is vulnerable. You don't want a portfolio that's vulnerable. You can't borrow against it, and there are issues with that, obviously. So what I do is this. Let me make it really, really simple. I use tax lots to acquire more and to be able to always buy the bottom. And I always do buy the bottom. I always buy the bottom. Let me show you this. This was my portfolio when we had the Liberation Day. See here? I made about $70,000 in about 2 weeks. I timed the bottom perfectly. I bought the very bottom. How do I know what the bottom is? Am I superhuman? No. I do have very good information, of course. That's why you all follow me. But it's not because of that. It's because I buy with conviction and I use lots, tax lots. So what do I do? My job is to acquire more stocks, more crypto along the journey. That's my job. That's what I'm trying to do. That's what it's all about for me, okay? So how do I time the bottom? Well, I don't know where the bottom is, neither does anybody else, even though people pretend to on social media. I don't. So how do I achieve it? Well, how I achieve it is I identify what I want to buy. I identify what is undervalued. 17 times earnings on the S&P was fantastic. We're now around about 26. I understand the macro conditions and the relationships, the Bank of America, XRP, crypto, all this stuff. So I know what I want to buy, but I want to buy it at the best price. But I don't know what the best price is. It's impossible. So I start buying here, and then we get a macro dip. Remember, the underlying asset hasn't changed. This is a macro dip. This is Liberation Day, wars, inflation, external noise. All right. The company itself is solid. Okay. So it comes down. I buy a bit here. I double here. I double here. I double here. I double here. So I get massively overbought. I get massively in margin. I don't recommend anyone does what I do. Please do not follow me. This is requires discipline and structure, and not everyone can do it like this, right? So I end up with $500,000 in margin. I'm fully in all the way down. Now we find we got the bottom. So I've got a ton of stock down here. Great, I bought the bottom. Eventually you hit bottom, and I keep doubling on the way down. So now I've got the bottom. I bought the bottom. But because I bought here and here and here and here and here, even though it was bigger and bigger on the way down, I've still got all of this, which is I don't want. Now, of course, I want to keep all my stocks because 5 years from now, even these are going to be up, right? However, I can't keep them all. I can't afford them. I have to return some back to the shop. So I use this as an example. So if you understand this, this will explain everything you need to answer your question, the key. All right, this will tell you everything you need to understand, right? Your job is to acquire more stock, more assets, not worry about profit right now. Profit will come. All you try and do is put seed in the ground, leave it to grow, fertilize it, water it, turn your seeds into a orchard, into a forest, and then when they pick fruit, you pick the fruit and then you replant the fruit. You don't pull the seed or the trees out of the ground and destroy it. You allow them to grow. So your job is not about profit. It's about accumulating and growing a forest. Okay? So on the way down, I'm buying more. So I use this as an example. Let's take a pair of jeans. You buy a pair of your favorite jeans. This is your favorite asset, your favorite stock. You know what value it provides you. I like Levi 501s, right? They give me 5 years of use, 5 years of wear, quality, good price, like them. They serve me. They serve me well. They provide me with service, just like a stock provides you with profit for the future so you can live in your retirement. That's all you do, isn't it? That's all you're buying for it in the first place, right? It's not a fan club. You're buying to provide a future income, right? So I buy a pair of jeans. They're $100. Now they're on sale for $75. I buy another pair. But I don't want two. I can't wear 2 pairs of jeans. I've got too much, and I've now spent $175. I don't want to spend $175. I only want to invest $100, right? I've now got $175. They reduce it again, 50% off. I buy another pair. I've got 3 pairs. I've got too many jeans now. I can't wear all these jeans. They do it again, 75% discount, $25. I buy another one. Now I've got 4 pairs of jeans now. One's at the top, one's at the bottom. Well, obviously, what I want to do in a perfect world is keep the ones for 25 and take back to the shop the ones at 50, 75 and 100. Take all those back, right? That would be perfect. Let me read this out a second.
Sanj donated £4.99 through a super chat. Hi Martin, PLS read Footprints in the Sand by Mary Stevenson. The poem is simple but has given me huge solace and courage. Prayers for you both.
Thank you, Sanj. I'll take note of that. Thank you very much. And Leah will too. So I go back to the shop when it starts to go up again. Obviously, if we're now at $25, that's the price of jeans now. I can't take these back for 100 because they're not 100 right now. They're worth $25. But when the price goes back up, I use my tax lots. I don't just go sell, because if I sell, I'll sell the first ones that I bought. I'll sell the ones for $25. I'll pay all that tax. All that money leaves my portfolio because I've got to hold it for the tax man. I can't buy more stock with it because I've got to give it to the tax man. And my average has gone up. What the hell's the point of that? I want to keep my stock forever and it will grow and compound over the next 20, 30, 40 years. All right? What I want to do is simply take back, get a refund. The ones I bought for 50, 75 and 100. So as it starts to go up, and we start from the top, we don't start from the bottom, we wait till it hits 100 again. When it goes to 100, we take the pair back that we paid 100 for. And we go, excuse me, can I take these jeans back? And they say, of course you can. Have you got the receipt? Yep. How much did you pay? $100. Yeah. We'll give you $100 back. Thank you very much. I give them back. I basically sell my lot, my crypto, my stock, my pair of jeans, give them back to the shop, sell them back to the brokerage for $100. I don't make any profit. I don't lose any money. I simply return them to the shop. Great. My average goes vroom. My average goes down. My debt gets paid off, my margin comes down, my position is improved. Because remember, I've now got more stock at lower prices. Now, even if I sell the 75 and the 50, remember, I only really wanted one and I could only afford one. And I've got one. I've swapped the one I bought for 100 for one I bought at 25. How much better is my portfolio now? It's 1,000 times stronger. It's more resilient. I can borrow against it. And now I managed to buy here. If I want to, when it goes back down again, I can use all this money to buy back down here. Now, if it carries on going, it doesn't matter because I've got the one at 25, which is much more profitable, much more safe. I can borrow against it. My portfolio is protected and I can do much, much better. Now, you'll all say, well, why don't I keep all of these? Because you can't. You can't hold on to all the stocks. If I could own all the stocks, I would just go out tomorrow, borrow a gazillion, bazillion, trillion, bazillion dollars, and I'd buy every single share of the S&P and I'd never sell anything. And it would just go up to a gazillion, bazillion, trillion, bazillion. But you can't do that, right? That's stupid, all right? Anyway, I'm going to set up the opening bell with Wall Street. Stand by. Stand by. Okay, I've warmed up Wall Street. We're going to do the open. I will switch back to general subscribers now. I will carry on going through comments and questions from everybody. We're about to ring the bell. Everyone tap and click subscribe would be amazing. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. Save. All right. Okay. Let me just check we're coming through. Loud and clear. Yes, we are. Is it just for the what's just for the USA? The Gemini card, I believe it is. Yes, patience is key. It is indeed. Just dollar cost average. No, dollar cost average is rubbish.
Kathy Goodson has become a member.
Thank you, Kathy Goodson. I'll give everybody their benefits in a moment. Dollar cost averaging is rubbish. Warren Buffett does not tell people to dollar cost average, even though people say yes, he does. No, he doesn't. Read the whole book. He doesn't. All right. You buy with conviction. Warren Buffett does not dollar cost average. Dollar cost average is for people that don't know what they're doing, who they just buy periodically every month for the next 30 years and go, see, it worked. Aren't I brilliant? No, you're not brilliant. The market went up. Anybody went up. It's not because you dollar cost averaged. It went up because the stock market went up. The mechanics made it go up. So it's just a coincidence. It's just a factor of you just owning it. I mean, it's not because you dollar cost average. Dollar cost averaging is rubbish. That means you don't know what you own. Sell, thank you. You're welcome. Any other bank testing XRP? Not that I have confirmation of. If I did, I would tell you.
December 2023.
Here we go.
How do you get around Auburn if you're
All right.
I
don't know how you do. Martyn McCary runs
William
the FDA,
Bond bought lots of memberships. Please thank William Bond. David Hensley, thank you. Nice. That's awesome, William. Thank you. Seth Houston, what's up? Good morning. Here we go. 30 seconds to go.
Management misexecution. CEO was recently fired. There are two big activists after it at this point that I have talked about many times.
Charlotte May Weddings is here.
Who want,
we'll come on to them in a minute. We're giving more memberships away.
And there's the question as to whether there may be a sale in its future in some
Here we
way,
go.
either
we're going to ring the bell.
Certain divisions or even the entire company. That said, Jim, the stock just getting crushed on this Wall Street Journal story from
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Has nothing to do with it. Nothing to do with it. What's not a part of it? It's no longer a part of it.
The bell has gone. Let's go through all our positions.
That we've all seen from many of these drug companies. This is the one that has the highest names, and I think that David's right. There's some really I cover a lot of the screens. If I am one of the spin-offs, I don't know how big they are, how much money Halion can do. They can do it, but this is the premier spin-off.
There you go. No, my portfolio, as you can see, up again. I'm beating the market again. The S&P is up, just trimming back slightly. Virgin Galactic is up 0.93. Palantir is soaring after it sold off the other day, up 1.89. Be very, very careful buying this stock. It is thousands of percent overvalued. It doesn't seem to stop anybody from keep buying it. I don't know why anyone does. But good luck to you. It'll end badly for everybody, but it's part of the S&P, so I don't mind. I'll always win anyway, but I wouldn't keep chasing it. It seems silly to me. Gold continues to go up. Very, very good gold right now. With all the volatility going on. Russia clearly have no intention of peace. I can't stand Vladimir Putin. He just lie. The day he's dead. And the sooner that happens, the better. But yes, we're going to have peace. We're going to have talks. Nothing ever happens. They just keep bombing more people, increasingly every day. I don't know what the hell. I mean, is Trump surprised, really? He's never been honest in history. Apple now trimming off a little bit, going back down. We reached a nearly all-time high, didn't we? Enphase Energy got very close, that first milestone I was talking about, of $40. We like it. This is the stock that I think is going to $100. I'm very, very bullish on it. You can't stop it with legislation. Coca-Cola. Now, why is Coca-Cola going down? I sold it at the top, as you all know. I use Coca-Cola as a defensive position. However, no one's buying defensive now. We are going risk on again. So people taking money. So what does that mean? Great time to buy Coca-Cola, folks. You could trim your S&P 500 right now at all-time highs again because we're running. You can't run forever and buy Coca-Cola. I might even do that. I might even sell my S&P 500. These are good dips and buy Coca-Cola. Let me just show you. Look at that. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. I sold it at the top. It's trimming back down now. Not bad time to buy considering how high the S&P is now at 27, 26, 27 times earnings. Very expensive. Take some money off the top. And not only are you getting Coca-Cola at a good price, in my opinion, but you're also getting that record-breaking dividend-paying stock as well. So you're getting a really good dividend. Oil is up slightly. I'm doing it a bit slower today, as you can see, because I'm realigning these. Some of these are a bit out of line. Tesla, expensive, but Elon Musk himself now is kind of said what I've been saying for ages. The money is not the cars. It's not. You can't sell a Tesla now in Europe. It's Optimus. Big gamble. Is everyone going to buy a robot? I'll tell you right now. I'm not. I'm not going to buy a robot. Not $40,000. Have a robot in the kitchen doing the washing up. No, I'm not buying one. I'm sure people will, of course, but I'm not buying one. Google. Leah said, "You're not having one that looks like a nice lady." That was what she said. I said, "Oh." I mean, otherwise, that would have been quite good. Google is going up today nicely. This is a good value stock, in my opinion. I'm doing this a bit slower than normal because I'm realigning these. I hope you understand. Microsoft is up slightly, 0.52. Meta Platform. Now, what have I said on the show over and over again? I've sold you. Oh, Leah, can you hear me? Would you have an Optimus robot from Elon Musk if it looked like David Lee Roth in the house? Leah said no. Yeah, I thought she might like David Lee Roth one, but no, she doesn't want one. She's happy with me. All right, there you go. Meta Platforms going up to $1,000 now. Nvidia, I've called this over and over again, and some people get a little bit really. Can it go that far? $200. Yep. We're about 4 months away from that target now. I do believe that's where Nvidia is going. Walmart. Now, of course, I sold my Walmart. I'm out of Walmart now. I bought the S&P. Walmart's got a bit more to go, maybe another 6%, maybe hit $108, somewhere in that region, but it's too expensive now to buy it, at least anyway. That sort of frothiness is gone. Now, this is one of the worst stocks, in my opinion, to buy. People that buy this just gamble all the time. Pump and dump. It barcodes. Erwin Simon, the CEO, all over the place. What have you got today? Well, what you've got today, folks, is you've got the S&P bounce. We had the initial bounce when it was announced that it would be on the S&P, but we've now got today's bounce. This is the real bounce, okay? You can't buy it now. There'll be huge profit taken from here. It's great. And if you own the S&P, of course, like I do, I worked it out. I own about $500 worth of it. That's all, because it's about 0.16. So I worked out I own about $500 worth of it. But I'm very happy to own it. But I can't buy it at this price. It's too expensive. But now I just own it, and it's part of the S&P. Rocket Lab is good, but too expensive. Plug Power, I can't come anywhere near it. It's manipulated by Russian oligarchs. I hate it for that very fact. Bitcoin is up today, 1.14. We've got the biggest of all Bitcoin whales tonight. We're going to be streaming a live event tonight. You don't want to miss it. XRP is outperforming everything. Well, that's no surprise. Said it would. Ethereum is doing great too. Just cooling off a little bit, but I still see it going to $12,000. Now, I'm sorry that wasn't as fast as it normally is, but unfortunately I had to reset some of my screens. Thanks for the membership. I'm not sure who it came from, but it will. I want to help children, the homeless, vets, and make this world a better place. I don't know the whole story on Leah, but praying for her. Thank you so much indeed. If you did win a membership today, please do remember you have access, not full access, but you have access for a month now. If you don't renew it, of course, it falls off. You need to renew that, but you can now access all the members-only videos, members-only live streams. You can ask for reviews to be done. You can book in earnings reports. There's lots of things that you can do as a member. Please take advantage of that. Roger M, ha ha ha, says Motto. That was flipping hilarious. What was flipping hilarious? Oh, what? Leah didn't want a David Lee Roth robot. What do you expect about XRP end of the week? David Lee Roth was funny. Well, I mean, I wouldn't have a David Lee Roth one. I'd have a lady. It would look nothing like David Lee Roth. It'd be the very opposite of David Lee Roth. In fact, I wouldn't even agree to it. There'd be rows. There'd be hell up. I'll tell you that. There'd be hell up in the house. All right. Best of luck tomorrow. Good to see a bit more perky. Well, we've got to be, right? We got to be. Tomorrow there's no show and tomorrow will be different. Okay, so I've only got 20 minutes to go because we've got two events. Let me make sure I've got everything set. I've got two events coming up. Let me make sure I've got all this right. So this is what's going to happen now. Let me see how many people are tuned in with me, and I'll give you an update of what's expected today. Got an amazing audience, by the way. Thank you very much for that. Right, we got this one first. Let me just make sure I do this. I've got two things to send you to, and all of this will be part of the build up for tonight, and I'll explain everything. Just please bear with me. Right. Okay. Okay, it's all set. So this is what's going to happen right now. This is my thoughts. This week I've only got 20 minutes, so I've got to be quick. This week, Wednesday and Thursday, we've got inflation, right? The market is priced in now 100% chance of a rate cut. Now, a rate cut means there's something gone wrong. It's not good. We don't do rate cuts. It's not a Christmas present. It's not like, congratulations, we finally get rate cuts. You deserve it. You earned it. No, it's got nothing to do with that. We're getting rate cuts because we put rates up to cool the market down because we're getting overheated. Now it's going the other way. The jobs market is the issue. It's cooling. Inflation, we think we have under control now, or at least we're moving in the right direction. Don't confuse that with prices getting lower. They're not. Prices are still going to go higher. It's the rate they go up, and we allow 2% a year. So everything still gets more expensive. It's just the rate it goes up. Okay, that's how the stock market goes up. So when I spoke a few moments ago about dollar cost averaging, it's rubbish. It doesn't work. Warren Buffett does not say do it. If you read the whole book, it'll explain the whole thing. It's useful for people that don't know what they're doing, and the market just goes up by all of us that understand how the market works, right? And inflation is part of why the market goes up, because money gets devalued, so prices go higher, so ticker symbols go higher. Doesn't mean anything really. It's all about the buying power. Anyway, that's another story. This week we've got CPI and PPI, okay? We're going to cover all of it live on the show. We've got the FOMC report live on the show. Maybe 30, 40,000 people watching us. It's a big event. All of that, a lot of volatility. The market is priced in 100% rate cut. 100%. Now, I said it should have come in June. I was right, because if we get a 0.5%, which 85% now think, that's basically the same as coming in June. It would have been better to have got a half a rate cut in June and a half now. So I'm just saying that was my analysis is proven to be correct for the balance of the stock market. Anyway, if we don't get a rate cut, because of inflation's running up or jobs is better, then the markets will dump because it will be like we expected it. Now, let's be absolutely clear. A rate cut is not a trophy or a congratulations or a round of applause. It's not an award. The economy is not the stock market. They are separate. You could be, your wife could be going to the shops telling you things are more expensive, things are going up in price, I can't afford to pay the bills. She's not celebrating. She's not telling you the market that it's wonderful in the world. All right. Well, you're on the stock market going, well, I'm making loads of money on crypto. I'm making loads of money on the stock market. The economy is not the stock market. They are separate. The economy is 6 months, 12 months behind the stock market. The stock market is for investors buying the future prices. making prediction on the future. Because if you think something's going up, you can't wait till it's gone up. It kind of defeats the object, right? You buy it now. So we're looking into the future all the time. We're making judgment of where the market goes. Now, the market, again, is not the economy, but the economy doesn't need the stock market, and the stock market doesn't need the economy, but it kind of does a little bit. Because if you've got a business, you can't have a good stock price if no one's buying the goods. So you need a bit of both. However, they are not running in parallel. The economy can be bad and you can make money on the stock market. As I've always said, there's always money to be made somewhere. I believe that. And more money gets made in wars and depressions than any other time. Those that don't know what they're doing lose all their money as well, and those that know what they're doing end up buying all the free shares and the cheap shares, and then it bounces back, and that's what happens. A transference of wealth. You often get it described as that. So this week, expect huge volatility on PPI, CPI. It's priced in. Now, why the market's gone up on all of this is it's great for the altcoin season, high risk assets, because when there's more liquidity, and there is, because more money flows in. Why does more money flow in when rates come down? Well, when rates come down, people are more likely to borrow money. And they borrow money, what do? They build businesses. That's why we got a flood of IPOs right now. But that also means we're approaching the top. So all these IPOs coming in, when everyone's down the pub, it's a good analogy here. When everyone down the pub is telling you to buy, it's time to sell. Because everyone's buying now, it's a time to trim. It's why I'm not buying Bitcoin, why I'm not buying XRP, why I'm not buying Ethereum, and why I'm not buying anything. I'm not buying the S&P or anything. I'm enjoying the rally and trimming from the top, as I've explained earlier in the video about tax lots, okay? So it's all about being in the market and not buying anything. Those that don't know what they're doing are all getting FOMO'd in now and buying everything, and that's great. We like that. Keep on buying. Absolutely wonderful. Let's see XRP go to $10. Absolutely great. But imagine the idiot who pays $10 for it. Now you might say, well, why is he an idiot? He's an idiot. Well, if you see it going to 100, then it's not an idiot, is he? It's a 10x. I often get accused of being an idiot for buying XRP when it was 330. We bought it at 38. We're smarter than you. No, you're not. I also bought it for 38 cents. I sold it and I built my fortune on the S&P 500, didn't I? So I've now got a solid foundation to come back onto it. Very different. And now I've made money. Now I can buy XRP to give away. And now I do giveaways with my XRP. It's not for me anymore. I buy it to give to you guys as cash giveaways. And if you want to know about the cash giveaway, I'll tell you in a few seconds all about it. I'm giving away my XRP for free to enter, free for all. If you wait another 10 seconds, I'll tell you all about it. So maybe 2 minutes, not 10 seconds. So I'm not buying anything. I'm letting everyone buy it for me now. Thank you very much. And then I'll trim from the top. Okay, so that's what we got this week. Now, why the markets are going up is because of mergers and acquisitions, new businesses, people borrowing money to buy risk on assets. The market goes up. And of course, when the market goes up and up and up and up, eventually it comes back down again. And that's why I don't want to be buying on the way up. I want to be trimming at the top, improving my position, and then allowing myself to pay down margin. And then eventually when we all come crashing back down again, but obviously higher than when we are today, higher than when we are a year ago. We're not going to go back where we were 10 years ago. Otherwise, nobody would invest. Then I'll start buying some more. But now is the time just to go sideways and let the market rally for me and do absolutely nothing. Just wait. Have discipline. All right. There's no doubt in my mind that XRP is going to $10. I know for a fact it's going there because Bank of America are buying it. I mean, I know when they're buying it. I know why they're buying it. So anyway. So that's this week. Now, later on tonight, as a surprise event, if you've rung the bell properly, I told you right at the beginning, make sure that you've subscribed and rung the bell like this. So when you subscribe, you can go and check it now that the bell is turned on to all. You'll be notified of an event tonight that could rock the market. We have got the biggest whale there is. We've got Michael Saylor, a live event tonight, all right? Talking Bitcoin, CPI, PPI, getting ready. And it's come at the worst or best time because what he says will move the market tonight. And again, you don't want to be buying into this. You want to be already in. So we're going to cover that live event tonight after the closing bell. Okay, there is no show from me in the morning because me and Leah are starting our treatment at the hospital. So thank you for all your prayers and thoughts. We appreciate it. So there's no show from me tomorrow. Sensei will do a breakfast show. He might even do an extended show. There might be shows from Vaz, but there'll be no shows from me until the earliest, the closing bell, if all goes well. Of course, I might not be back. Who knows? But that's the plan. And then in the evening to cover Michael Saylor. But before all of that, I'm going to tell you how you can win $1,000, but also point you into 2 events that start in a few minutes. So we've got the first one. We've got a new government money being spent on Horizon. This is a new stock, something new, and this is a never seen before video, a premiere, live next. Let me put it in the chat. Hold on, I'll tell you about the giveaway in a second. Live next. Right? There you go. This live stream you're watching right now goes to that event. Let me just make sure it does. Yes, it does. I'll also put it in the description of the video. Next. Okay, that's there. Save that. Now, straight after, this is a very brief, like a real bulletin news of what's happening with the government. You got this for about 5 minutes. And then straight after this, just a few seconds later, you have airport to airport. Joby first in the US. We've got some breaking news. Now remember, Vaz is our on-the-ground researcher. He goes and meets these people. Like the way I do online, I phone people up and talk to people. Vaz goes there in person. So this one will follow. Now, I don't need to give you the link for this one because it will be in the previous one. So I'll put up here, next. There you go. And I shall put underneath the video, next. So that's what's next. I shall pin that there so you can find that. And as I finish here in a moment, it'll take you to the first one. And then I shall go to this one and I shall do this one here next. For those that missed the first one, pin that to the top, pin that to the top, give it a like, make sure I've notified so I don't miss it, and put next there.
Sonny Carson has become a member.
I've got 10 minutes. I'm going to give you the $1,000 giveaway, and I'm going to give everybody their perks and benefits. So XRP is rallying, very nice indeed. So everyone's about to make a lot of money. Well, you are if you do it properly. A lot of people won't. Most retail investors will lose money on this. It's what happens all the time. So we're all set for those events. Good, right. So first of all, we're giving away $1,000. All the XRP that I've been buying, I'm giving all of it away. I've got nearly 16 grand now. This is going to go to 45,000. So who wants to win all my XRP? I'm giving it all away, right? So it's nuts, right? That's because I built a foundation. Now I can. So this is the giveaway. It's free to enter, free for all. It's simple to win, and I'll tell you what the odds are. This is the giveaway. XRP, $1,000, plus everyone's going to get prizes as well. Giveaway. Okay. There. In the chat, martynlucas.com/giveaway. You go to this page here, you sign in, whether you use YouTube, Google, your email, whatever you want, just so we identify who you are. And you are in a secure server system. This is how YouTube do giveaways properly. We use a proper software. And you can enter the giveaway. All right. It tells you all about it. This video here will tell you all about it. If you watch it, you can win tickets. What you do, you're collecting tickets. It's free. You don't have to be a member. Free to enter, free for all. One ticket you can win or get as many as you want. And you scroll down and this video itself, you can win free tickets. How to enter? Just do these things down here. And you turn all these into ticks. And every day we give you a daily bonus. So every day you come back, you'll find new ones and different things. You can get free tickets. You win them by reposting, liking, subscribing. There's my music channel, this channel. Now, everything here is free. Nothing requires a purchase, a download, information shared, nothing. We're just here to celebrate getting to 100,000 subscribers, and we don't need to sell stuff. We make money investing, so we like to help and support our viewers, all right? So if you've already subscribed to me or already reposted, you can go and tick these things, and if you've done them, it will count them. And if you cheat, at the end of the day, it audits them and takes them away. You might think you've got the points, but it takes them away, because if you go and say, I've subscribed and you haven't, it checks and it takes it away. So all these kind of things, all right? So you can do all of that. It's free to enter, free for all. Now, we're also, because it's going so well and we've got so many people to thank for, coming to 100,000 subscribers, the studio is still dressed up with the 100,000 balloons. When are we taking these balloons down? I thought when we get to 101, 102,000, maybe we'll take them down. But it's such a big milestone, we want to keep them up for a little while longer. All right, so we also want to thank everybody that's been part of our journey. So what we're going to do, we're also, like Oprah Winfrey says, everybody wins a car. Well, it's kind of same here. What we're doing, if you follow me on X, and this is one of the things that you can do, here's my X and Instagram, all right? You can win some prizes. How you win prizes is we're going to give away gift cards, coupon cards. We're going to give away merchandise, all sorts of stuff to lots of people that have been engaging with us. So if you want to be part of those, all right, that means we're going to give loads away. What you do is you can go down through my X, repost. You can just sit there for like 10 minutes, repost 50 things, like 50 things, and it measures it all. You can do it on X, you can do it on Blue Sky, all these links are everywhere. You can do it on, all the links are on the competition page. You can do it on Instagram, follow, like, and the more you do, we're measuring all the engagement, and we're going to reward the people that's helped us grow by, measuring all of that and thanking you, right? So there is that. Now, finally, as before I go, I've told you I'll be back later on today. We've got the 2 premieres, Closing Bell, then the Michael Saylor big event, Sensei in the morning. We've got CPI, PPI, we've got FOMC report, all that coming up. Our giveaway coming up in just, bloody hell, I actually just realized the giveaway is, it's next week. It's next week. So it's your last few days. I just realized it's 1 week away. Bloody hell, it's the 15th. Yeah. So all of that. Thank you for all your thoughts for Leah. Appreciate it. There'll be no show in the morning from me. Hopefully there will be in the afternoon. That's it. And finally, for those of you who've not yet done this, here is the sign up for the Gemini app. There's $200 here. Going if you set this up and spend $3,000 but before the 90 days, or you get $100 or whatever it is to set it up and do a trade or whatever. There's about 50 of you who've not yet completed it. You've started it and then forgot about it. This is the credit card, because one's the app, one's the credit card. There's 2 referrals. You can do both of them, get both money. Here's the Gemini credit card. So there you go. There it is. Complete that and you get some free money. Now, when I get a referral, because I will get a referral too, I will buy XRP with it and hold it for you. That's kind of what I'm doing. So I'm supporting the XRP community. So that's what I get out of it. I'm not sponsored by anyone to do it. I'm just sharing you a normal referral that you've got to just, that's it really. Right, that's it from me. The first premiere is about to begin. I'll wait until this starts. It starts in 4 minutes. The first one, if you all watch this, it's live. It's a live premiere. So the chat is live. Everyone can come together, and then it will take you automatically to the next one, and then you are ready for the event tonight. All right, so stay where you are. It's also pinned in the chat. I'll give you the link again. Now I'm going to tell quickly what everyone gets as a member. very, very quickly. So if you've not yet become a member, there's the membership link. If you have become a member or considering it, we have a membership plan. It's not about making me money. It's not for that reason. I make money investing. What we do, we have a membership so we can provide the best service on YouTube TV. My aim is to be the first 1 billion channel in the world, and I know exactly how to get there. We've reached 100,000. We've got authentic and genuine tick from YouTube, silver play buttons on the way, and we're now going to 1 million and then onto 1 billion. We know how to do it. So our membership is to serve you, all right? It's not about how much money can I make. It's only $2.99, and I promised it would never go up in price. 4 years, it hasn't. I promised there would be no inflation, so it gets cheaper every year, so it's the best investment you'll ever make. And I add more and more services all the time. Okay, so that's my membership. If you are a member, there are members only live streams, members only videos. You can order a stock review. You can order an earnings call for $5. If you reply to any of my videos, you'll all notice I've replied to every single member. Every single member gets a comment from me. I also engage with you on X and Instagram, our social media. If you are silver, you can request to go on the homepage of the channel. If you are, and you get priority comments. If you are gold, you can also get a one-on-one video call with me every month. You can have that as well, plus other benefits. You go at the top of the homepage if you are a YouTuber. If you're a sponsor, you can sponsor the channel and and I will promote your services like I am doing now. I've got 3 minutes to go. Charlotte May Weddings, one of our sponsors, pay $99 a month. Here is their services. Now, they're not asking you to buy anything, download anything. All they want you to do is click on their website. There you go. Now, why is that important? If people all around the world click on their website, they become the most popular wedding website wedding website in the world, because everyone all around the world is clicking on it. So Google go, bloody hell, this is popular. So simply click on their website right now. This is a sponsor. This is not a corporate sponsor.
Daryl Burks has become a member.
Thank you, Daryl. This is one of you. This is one of our viewers who watches the show. I've got crypto projects offering me 30 grand and more for what I just did there. And I don't take it. I only do it for members. So $99 if you are a business, a YouTuber, a charity, whatever. We also do that, by the way, as you all know. We do this to help everybody. So have you all done it? We've also got Crafty Falcon. I've got 1 minute to go. Crafty Falcon is our other sponsor. We have 2 at the moment. There you go. You can always upgrade, downgrade anytime, any of the membership roles. There you go. There is Crafty Falcon. Please click subscribe. That's all he asks. He wants you to subscribe to his YouTube channel. That's it. It's the best publicity you could get. Charlotte May Weddings is in the chat right now. There they are. Charlotte May Weddings are in the chat. So as a sponsor, that's what you get. And as we grow 100,000 people, this is getting better and better and better. And as long as our members stay members, they are getting the same deal. The price hasn't gone up. The price will never go up. All right? This level is where it is. So there you go. Amazing, right? So there you go. Okay, this live stream, this video is about to start. Main 5, I'm not sure what that means. Clicked and on there now. Thank you, Revved Up Biker. Done for Crafty. There you go. Look at that. That's it. Remember, we recognize you. You help us. You help each other. We all help each other. So don't think, well, I'm not doing it. Well, you know, we'll be open you soon. Charlotte May says, thank you, done. She supports Martyn Lucas Investor, and I'll do it. Fish Ultra, Martyn is the best. Flying Ryan, thank you. All right, the premiere is about to start. Daryl Burks just became a member. I did it. Look at this. Everyone's doing it. I'm loving it, loving it, loving it. Beautiful site. I know, right? I hit $3 this morning. XRP could hit $3 a day. It'd be nice to see that again. It certainly would. All right, that's it from me. I'm out of here. The premiere is about to start. Lots of new members. Join us. Here we go. Pop in here now. Here's the link. Done for Craft. He says Fish Ultra. I was looking on eToro. There you go. Says Sick Boys. There you go. Funny name to have. All right. Anyway, there you go. There is the event. Join me there live now. A live premiere, a never seen before special video. Very short, 4 minutes. It will then take you to the next one. So stay right there. The link's in the chat. It'll take you on to the next one. And then I will see you back for the closing bell and the big event with Michael Saylor tonight. That's it from me. Good luck, everyone. A volatile week coming. If you don't buy the pump and you know what you own, you're going to make lots of money. This is not financial advice. I'm just here to help people. That's it from me. Once again, thank you for all the thoughts and prayers for Leah. Tomorrow morning, we go to our first hospital event. That's it. Thank you very much, everybody. I love you all. And now join us on the premiere. It's starting right now. Stay where you are. Click on the link. And that's it. I'll see you back in a bit. As always, take care of yourselves and each other.